Hey everybody, Belinda Sandor here. How's everybody doing? It's Monday, and I'm here with Loring Allen. Loring is in VA school, and she's been a star student. And I would love for you to get to know some things about her and her story, and how everything is unfolding in her business. So, welcome, Loring.
Hi, Belinda.
Hello, hello, hello. So
Hello,
tell
hello.
us when you started. So you started VA school. Where was your business and where is it now? So when did you started in January? You said
January. Yep.
January. Okay.
January. Yeah, no, I've come out of a long career in marketing in corporate America. So I have not had a VA business before, and so this is all new to me. But it was something that I toyed with over the years. I even joined NAPO as a professional organizer, but that was back in the day before we all had computers and all these wonderful tools and step by step of how to do this. And so I chickened out, chicken chatter. and, and then I worked as an executive assistant once before my marketing career, and I kind of liked it. It was, I could leave the job at the end of the day, which was really nice. Um, but I had a great time. I've done everything in corporate America that has prepared me to be a good VA. So
Mhm.
client service, I was in marketing services, so I had the marketing team as my clients basically, but I also served other departments. So it's great, and plus, having that much work experience under your belt can't hurt.
That's right. That's right. So you were just starting out. You didn't have clients or a website or your pricing or anything. And
Nothing.
so, yeah, and you've come a long way, right? You've really worked at it. So where are you now? Like, what are some of the building blocks that you put into place that were, that were easy? Well, it's easy and it's hard, but that were part of VA school.
Yeah, no. Well, first of all, the whole program is amazing. It walks you through step by step. I could do it at my own pace. Obviously, there's a sense of urgency because you make this investment in yourself, so you want to make the money back as quickly as possible. Um, and I did bite the bullet and did the done for you website piece because I have a tendency to overthink things and I get inside my head and I overcomplicate. And so I just said, you know what, this is not the time to do that. I'm sure you can figure it out, but we're going to do website and done for you website. So that was great. And I went through all the steps in the course, and I was up and I think I had my website done by the end of March. I did tinker with it over the weekend, just changing some stuff, but I sent out my launch email last week. So yeah, and that was really scary.
Uh-huh.
It's
That's
really scary, but you've been by my side the entire way. My classmates have been amazing, and just finding out different people's strengths to say, "Hey, I need help with QuickBooks," or "I need a little help with the content that I wrote, and can somebody read it?" So, I think that's been like amazing for me, and it's just helped me have the confidence to just move this thing forward and get excited. I have one client. I've had a few discovery calls. I've reached out to a woman I talked to last week just to say, okay, I've thought it over. Let's talk again. So yeah, hopefully it'll rock. I mean, I get a lot of good feedback, and everybody loves my website.
mhm.
Just waiting for the clients, and they'll come. They'll come.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So when you signed up for VA school, you probably had like an idea in your mind of what it was going to offer. Were there any surprises, like, whoa, I didn't expect that.
I've done a number of online courses. I'm a procrastinator. That was a term I think I learned in VA school, but I am a procrastinator. And so I've taken a number of different courses that have or haven't helped me or anything like that. But I think the biggest thing for me was just that you were there, that you're there for us. And you kept me coming back, study hall. And I made it a priority. That was my commitment to myself. I'm going to make this happen. I have to make it happen. I'm running out of money. And this is yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So have you, I mean, from the outside, you seem like a very competent woman. How
It's
are
all
competent and confident. And so how has your confidence, has it grown throughout VA school?
um I think it has to do with the support system, and some of the things, it's the support system, it's the reminders to just get out of your own way, get out of your head. And that's
Yeah.
really helped me. And then taking that first step of sending that email out or contacting that first person to be my client and having them like, yeah, sure, I'd love to have you help me. This is great. And, I mean, it just tells me I can do it. And that it's going to be a snowball. And,
Yeah.
there's still those moments where like, oh, do you really want to do that? Who do you want to contact? And then it's like, nope, just do it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. So talk a little bit about your classmates, like how you guys have come together and, you guys seem very supportive of each other.
Yeah, no, we are. And it's funny. There's this core group and we pretty much show up every week. I wish I knew some of the other classmates, but I know there are time zone challenges and hopefully your Q&A sessions will, open that up because I want to come to some of those just to check it out. Yeah, no, you know this about me. I'm the one who's asking all the questions, which to me that's probably my big aha is I grew up in a household where you didn't ask questions. Don't question authority, don't ask questions. So I've had to teach myself how to ask questions and how to ask for help. I'm an only child. I'm a do it myself. You just, nobody's there for you. You just figure it out. And my classmates are there. And so I'm asking questions and I figured out that's probably helping them too. It might be a question they don't know how to ask, So while I apologize, I can see different people going, yeah, that's really, I had that question too. Or somebody who asks a question, I'm like, oh, that's right. That was something I meant to ask. So
that's awesome. Well, you've overcome it because you always come out of the gate, you've got these great questions and I love that. And I think it really does help because either someone hasn't thought about it or, sometimes people are shy. We definitely have some like major introverts, right?
Yep.
It starts the dialogue and then they see it's safe and it's comfortable and, no question is silly or too small or crazy. And so it really, it just creates a nice camaraderie.
Yeah. And I find my questions come up when I'm in the thick of something. Mm-hmm. So you will probably see a lot of questions for tomorrow's study hall.
Okay.
The ones that I haven't put out there, I keep them in my calendar. That's my to-do list. I put them in my calendar. Like, don't forget to ask these other ones that came up because you've missed the deadline to send it in or whatever. So,
right. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it does take some thought, to make this all happen. It is something with a lot of moving pieces. Yeah. So, the last thing I want to ask is, what was your favorite part of VA school?
Oh, wow. That's a good question. I don't, it's hard to pick a favorite part, but I would have to say it's your smiling face, your words of encouragement, the community and support that you've created with each, VA school class that comes through, the step-by-step process that we have. And, as I said, I've done other classes and this by far the best one and totally worth the investment. And I'll be sad when it ends because I'm kind of like liking my peeps that I see, but there's the IT club. So that's all good. Yeah.
I know. Because you guys are coming up, you're going to graduate July 20th.
Oh my God.
I know.
On my calendar. Can't miss that one.
I'm sure you won't. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story and coming, in here with me today and letting other people know what your experience is with VA school. I really appreciate it. And I'll see everybody in a little bit.